Welcome and thank you for joining. As you all know, we are starting to work on culminating activity right now, and this would be the culminating for MAP4C. So the culminating activity will count for 15% of your final mark, and it is made of 3 parts. So part 1 is algebraic models and geometry, part 2 is exponential relations and finance, and part 3 is statistical literacy 1 and 2 variable data. Now, since the culminating is made of 3 parts and the entire culminating is worth 15%, it means that the 15% will be spread evenly amongst the 3 parts, so each part will be about 5% of your mark. So we're going to start off with all the instructions on how to complete the first part, so what is required and what you have to do. So as you can see in here, in this part of the culminating, we are talking about algebraic models and geometries. We have combined them, both of them together. And our task in this part of the activity will be to decorate your home. So you will be provided, or you are provided with a floor plan. This is a floor plan. So we have most dimensions given in feet, and I clarified the rest of the dimensions that are a little bit harder to read. We're supposed to estimate them based on the ratios, just eyeball them, but just to clarify or to sort out any confusions in here, so I wrote them down, and this will be posted in your classroom. Now, remember that we have to assume that the walls are 8 feet high, and the windows are 4 feet high, and the doors are 6.5 feet high or tall. And you can use your notes, you can use your textbook. This is an activity that we will work on in class. So it is best that you attend class regularly. It's mandatory, actually, and in this way, you have an opportunity not only to complete your activity, but ask any questions if you need any additional clarifications. So on the first part of the assignment, so number 1, we have to calculate the area of the wall. So we're going to paint one of the rooms. So you can choose any of the rooms based on this floor plan. And for example, if you choose the dining room, then you will have to calculate the surface area of the wall. So the dining room has the lengths, the dining room is this one here. And the lengths of the wall are from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, these two as well. Now remember that this is an area on the wall where the doors are, and the width of the doors is like about 6 feet. So it is best, so the best way to calculate the area of the wall is to calculate this entire thing as the width of the wall, and then add this and add this one here, and this length in here, and this length in here. And remember that the walls will have a shape of a rectangle, so the area would be length times width. So whatever these lengths are, multiplied by the height of the wall, which is 8 feet, will give the total area of the walls. However, recall that here we have a door which measures 6 feet wide, and we know that the height of the doors is 6.5 feet, so we have to remove the area of the doors from the area of the walls. So 6 times 6.5 must be removed from the area of the walls in here. So that's how we get the area of the walls. And then we have to find the area of the ceiling. So the area of the ceiling, remember that the ceiling will be rectangular shape, and there is ceiling all over the room. So you have to find the area of the ceiling here based on the given measurements. Now, once you find the area of the wall and area of the ceiling, then you can find the total area that needs to be covered by paint. Now, according to this task, we have to apply 2 coats of paint. So the total area that we are painting, we have to double it. And that will give us an idea of how much paint we want or we're going to need. So we go to the store with a decision in mind. So, and then we have to do some paint research. For paint research, I would suggest that you use the Home Depot website, because you can use Canadian Tire as well, but I find that Home Depot gives a better description of the items online, so how much area each item or each bucket of paint will cover. So based on your research, you have to choose the type of paint that you're going to need, the type of pen that you're going to use, and based on how much each bucket of paint will cover, then you have to make a decision on how much paint you're going to need. Now, for the paint research, what you have to do is whenever you choose the type of paint you want, you either cut and paste this on the same culminating activity worksheet, or you can just print it online and then attach it to the entire package here to provide it for me to consider it when marking the work. Now, now that you have made up your mind what kind of paint you want to use and how much you need to cover, then you have to show calculations for the cost of painting the room. So you have to paint the ceiling and the walls, remember? So you have to decide how much paint you're going to need. Now, these are calculations that you have to figure out, again, based on how much coverage with each can of paint will provide. And then furnishing the room is kind of a fun portion of this activity. So if you are furnishing, let's say, for example, the bedroom or the dining room, so you have to choose proper furniture, go shopping, and then calculate the total cost, consider everything from curtains to bigger items like sofa or bed or nightstands or lamps, carpet, so plants, be creative. So the next portion of this culminating will be how to calculate the fence, the cost of the fence. So you are given this lot and you need to fence the property. You are using posts for the fence every 3 meters. So you need to consider what the perimeter is. And based on the perimeter, you have to determine how many posts you're going to need every 3 meters, remember? And each of them costs $25. That can give the cost of the post. And then you have to calculate the cost of the fencing. Each feet will be $6.50. Remember that you're given the measurements here in meters, so if it is in feet, you have to do some conversions in here, which we have done together in class. And the last part of this, of part one of the culminating, will be seeding the lawn. This is the lot again, the same lot as before. You are going to seed the lawn, but remember that your house, which measures 10 by 10, will cover part of the lot, doesn't need seeding, and the driveway as well, which is 5 by 8, will cover the part of the lot, and the rest of the area will be covered by seeds. So you have to determine how many bags of seeds you're going to need. One bag covers 100 meters squared, and determine the cost based on that. I hope you find these instructions useful, and I hope to see you in class soon. Bye for now.